And a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome in to Lone Depot Park here in Miami, where it's game 2 between the Washington Nationals and Miami Marlins. And the Marlins are hoping to use the momentum and a very big crowd expected as they try to take the series with Irvin Perez on the mound today.
And what a fun day this is going to be. Dominican Heritage Day here at Lone Depot Park. The party got started last night with the walk-off winner. It'll roll right into this afternoon's 4:10 start, and an opportunity for the Marlins to beat the Nationals in the series here today. Who better to turn to? Irvin Perez. The kid has been stellar, especially since he's come back from the IL.
And why not Irvin Perez on Dominican Heritage Day? He was born in Santiago. Last 10 starts for Irvin, and he's really incorporated a few things to put together these numbers. His last 10 starts are just incredible where he ranks. The ERA, the whip, the opponent batting average. He's incorporated a nice two-seamer, and the best way to put it, I think the simplest way to put it with Irvin, we know he has the overpowering stuff. He's become a pitcher. He knows how to pitch now.
That one misses off the plate away for ball 4. Two-out walk issued to Brady House, and Irvin will now see Abimelec Ortiz. The 2-0 pitch is a roller right at the second baseman, Edwards. No problem. He tosses to first, and the inning is over. Irvin had to work a bit, 17 pitches, but he does fire a scoreless first.
With Irvin completing his warm-up tosses, set to go to work.
2-7 with a 5.8 ERA. Strikeouts have picked up a little bit. A lot of stuff that you look at. The curveball's been fantastic this year. The changeup's been good this year.
They've not been good last 4 starts. ERA over 7. He did spend some time on the IL, the shoulder issue. He's got good extension, 96%, and he's been a workhorse, so to speak, for the Nationals the last couple of years. But he also gets a little trouble. Gave up 38 home runs last year.
Yeah, Washington, they're 6-16 in their last 22 ball games, and they have 10 blown leads in the last 22 games.
So with one out here in the first for Owen Casey, who's just 6 for 41 at the plate in 14 games since his return from the injured list. And that is roped on a line. That's a fair ball. That's going to roll into the corner. Let's see how far Conine can get. Cruz digs it out. He plays it in. Conine will stop at third. A ringing double into the corner for Owen Casey. And the Marlins are in business here in inning number 1.
And the Fish have runners at second and third with one away in the bottom of the first.
Otto plated Javier Sanoja in the 8th inning last night. Collected his team-leading 154th hit of the year. That's second in baseball. Swinging a line drive out towards right center field. Cruz dives. He can't make the catch. That'll play to pair. And the Marlins lead 2-0 here in the first. Oh, some early offense from Miami.
Well, we saw Otto with a big base hit last night. Picked up a base hit, drove in a run in the 8th inning, and a little bit of a break because Owen Casey took off. If this ball's caught, he's doubled off second, but Cruz couldn't make the catch, and everything turned out just nice.
It's Jacob Marcy.
And now the pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball right side. Tena has it. He turns, goes to Nunez at second. Relay to first to Ortiz is in time for a double play. And that is exactly what Jake Irvin needed. 4-6-3, nicely done. But the Marlins scored twice in the bottom of the first inning with 2 hits and a walk.
Talked about how well that Irvin Perez was pitching coming into this game. He's not really pitching well right now. He's got a 2-0 lead. The Nationals don't have a hit, but he is really struggling to command the strike zone.
Thrown 30 pitches so far, only 14 strikes. Batter now is Jacob Young.
And Young takes a called third strike. Young didn't love it. He winces, but he doesn't challenge. And that's a punch out for Irvin Perez. It's his first today, and there are 2 men gone. Tena stays put at first base.
Yeah, it might have been a good challenge, too, because that pitch was down.
40th pitch already, and Nunez lifts one out to left. No problem for Heriberto Hernandez. He camps underneath, and Burt makes the catch to end the inning. It's taken 41 pitches, but Irvin Perez is through 2 scoreless against Washington.
Roberto Hernandez leading things off. Leads the Marlins with 18 homers this season, and he's got a 400 OBP with 7 RBIs during a current 8-game on-base streak. Swinging a fly ball in the air, belted deep left field. Way back she goes! Gone! Heriberto! Turning and burning on a heater from Jake Irvin. Is that the damage you were looking for?
Yeah, I was thinking more breaking ball, but he did damage on that 4-seamer. He didn't waste any time. That ball got out quickly. Number 19 on the year for Heriberto, who's cooled off a little bit here in the month of August, so it's good to see him swing the bat that way.
3-0 good guys. We're in the bottom of the second.
So a little trouble with the breaking pitches, and what's happened, he gets into situations where pretty much a hitter knows they're going to see that fastball, albeit 98 or 100 miles an hour. So that's why we're seeing some pretty good cuts and some foul balls off that fastball.
Maybe he's laboring a little bit in a day like today, and the Marlins have a 4-5-0 lead. It might be a good day to shut him down after 5.
And a ground ball chopped to short, a 2-hopper grab by Lopez moving in. He fires it across in time, and it's the first 1-2-3 inning of the game for Irvin Perez. Get a couple of strikeouts.
1-2 from Uri to House is caught on and missed. Another strikeout for Irvin Perez. That's his 4th today, and there's 1 away.
Uri issues a walk to Ortiz.
We'll see if Harry Ford can do something here.
As that sweeper missed inside, and Joe thought about challenging. No, he didn't. He didn't challenge. Or was it Uri that challenged? Well, the Marlins are without a challenge now. He even shakes his head no.
He didn't quite touch his helmet, but he gave the challenge sign by raising his arm up there.
And a check swing and a bouncer softly hit over to the second baseman Edwards. He's got 1 play. It's to first. Ortiz to second, but there are 2 men gone.
And a chance here for Jose Tena, who drew a walk his first time up.
Grounded left side. Lopez works around it, throws on the run, and it gets by the first baseman Conide. The Nationals will get their first run of the game as Ortiz taps home plate. Tough play for Lopez. Tena hustling the whole way, and it's 3-1 here in the 4th.
I actually think that he beats this out. It should be an infield hit. Right in that spot, backhand side. Good exchange by him. He got around it. Yeah, he's safe. Here on the advancement.
Jacob Marcy to lead it off.
Marcy grounding into a double play his first time up.
As Marcy flies this to right field. Pretty deep. Cruz back. Warning track. Wall gone! Into the Nationals bullpen. Jacob Marcy.
Get a hold of those Marcy cards. The Marcy card just went up. But we saw it last night. We've talked about it. He had a couple of walks, and then the big triple. The swings have started to be more consistent.
So walk for Hernandez.
That'll bring in the catcher Joe Mack, left-handed hitter.
He broke his bat. Little flare, shallow right, could fall, and it will. That bat will die a hero, and Joe Mack has a base now.
That's 3 straight base runners against Jake Irvin to open the home 4th. That's a punch out for Jake Irvin, his 2nd, and there are 2 men gone here in the home 4th.
Swing and a miss on the curveball. In this at bat, he threw 3 in a row, and Edwards swung and missed at all 3. Jake Irvin gets out of the inning.
That's going to drop in. It's a base hit for Andrew Pinckney. In front of the right fielder Ruiz.
That's a fielder's choice 4-6 on that, and there are 2 men gone.
The batter will be Dylan Cruz, who's bounced to third and bounced to short.
Runner goes from first as Cruz drops one out to right. That's going to fall and kick off the glove of Ruiz. Hustling the whole way is Lyle. He'll come around to score. And payback for Dylan Cruz. He's had a couple of those go off his glove out in right field. That time he beats Ruiz, who stays down on the turf.
And now it's a 4-2 game, but the concern now will be for Uri. Hopefully they just got the wind knocked out of him, and he's trying to get himself up. And he does. Ooh, thank goodness. And it looks like Esteury Ruiz is A-OK. Thank goodness, because he totally sold out for that ball. Jake Irvin going back out for a 6th inning of work. If he completes 6 after allowing the 2 in the first, the way things had been going, I would imagine he'll chalk this up as a victory. And I think Jacob Marcy starting to chalk up his offensive afternoon as a victory as he begins the 6th inning with a single.
Jacob Marcy has himself his 20th stolen base on the year. He's done it in 32 attempts, and that's a leadoff runner in scoring position as the Fish hunt some insurance. There are 2 men gone on a couple of pop-outs, and it seems like Irvin is going to have the opportunity to take on Javier Sanoja.
And a swing and a drive to right center field. Should end the inning. Young and Cruz are there. Young calls. Center fielder makes the catch. Jake Irvin does finish 6 innings as he strands that runner at second.
This is a day that Eric Tolman, the lefty out of Irvine, California, will never forget. He's making his major league debut, and he'll face Esteury Ruiz.
Change up in there on a 3-2 count, and he has his first big league strikeout. No ABS challenges remaining for Esteury Ruiz and the Marlins. And welcome to the big leagues, Eric Tolman.
Change up, avoid the box. Eric Tolman, well done.
And Tolman does not win the race. So Edwards bunts for the single.
All of that entry history that we talked about with the left-hander. You worry about him lunging for that first base bag.
He caught his spike jumping the foul line and dislocated his knee, tore his ACL, PCL, and LCL ligaments, tore the hamstring muscle off the bone, had nerve damage to the point where he couldn't elevate his foot. He suffered drop foot, had to have multiple surgeries. And so basically his foot is limited to going up and down, not side to side.
Hearing this story, it's amazing to even see what we're watching.
Swinging a ground ball, chopped to third. House has it. He'll go across the long way to first, and it's a scoreless inning in his big league debut for Eric Tolman. Nationals dugout clapping their hands. So is the Tolman family. They're taking pictures with their phone of their son coming off the field, tossing up a 0 here in Miami, and that included his first big league strikeout.
All smiles in the Nationals dugout right now. Yes, they trail by 2, but what a moment for Eric Tolman. Andrew Alvarez, Jackson Kent, Simon Matthews all surrounding him after a successful big league debut. All that he had to work through to get here, man, that makes that moment so much sweeter.
Well, no Pete Fairbanks after blowing the save last night. Calvin Fauché will bid for the 24th save of his career.
And Washington is down to their final out.
So the Nats down to their final out of the game, and Jose Tena will be the batter.
2-1 is a bouncing ball up the middle. Otto Lopez's guy shuffles his feet, fires, ball game over, and the Marlins have won 7 consecutive games against the Nationals. Uri wins it, Fauché saves it, and the Marlins have won the series, and they take them down today by a final score of 4-2.